Hey viewers, in this video I'm going to be reacting to the overview trailer for Yeeps 2.0. I haven't seen it yet. I hope this is going to be pretty cool. Premieres in 60 seconds. But there's probably going to be a timer on it. Oh my goodness. Yeeps 2.0 is the biggest update in Yeeps history. The gnomes are ready to return to their home dimension. Are you? So the gnomes aren't from the Yeeps world. The gnomes are from another world. Yeah, this is the overview trailer. It's gonna reveal some stuff. But yeah, it won't even cover everything in the Discord. They said if you're worried about spoilers, somehow the Yeeps 2.0 is big enough that this video won't even cover everything, so don't worry. There are plenty surprises that we're saving for Thursday. But be warned, if you want to oh my goodness, that is loud. Oh my gosh. There's plenty of surprises we're saving for Thursday, but be warned, if you want to go in totally blind, you may just stay off Discord/YouTube for the next few days. LOL. That's what the devs put. I'm sorry I blasted your eardrums off. I didn't expect it to be that loud. That even caught me off guard. One minute. I hope it's not too long of a video. Here, let me turn my mic audio up. There. Oh my goodness, this is exciting. Twenty-five seconds. Watch the new trailer live with everyone and discover what's coming in the Yeeps 2.0. We'll go into a ton of new features and changes coming, so you're ready to hop in game on Thursday and experience new era. It's gonna be a new era of Yeeps. Okay, so that's what we have right now. Let's boat back. Oh, it's just showing all the time.
2.0, the biggest update in Yeeps history, is only a few days away. But really, it's more than just an update. We're leveling up the entire game using the foundation we've built over this incredible past year to make sure Yeeps is bigger and better than ever. So what does that look like? Well, let me show you.
Oh my goodness. Holy. Whoa, oh, there's gonna be animals? There's danger signs now? There's wolves? Gnomes as mobs? I saw that. I saw moving gnomes.
That's right. Yeeps 2.0 is all about a brand new, gigantic
Open world, I was right!
From the ground up into one cohesive open world. And to do that, we got to work with 5 of our best build teams to show you the peak of Yeeps building. Where are the old maps? Don't worry, they're still here, but I'll cover that part later. Having the maps laid out in an open world like this lets us breathe new life into all the biomes in Yeeps, so that each one can grow into a real place with its own unique gnome society,
Oh my gosh.
culture. And of course, a bigger world also means
There's new gnomes.
we asked you what you wanted to see in Yeeps 2.0, and this one came up more than anything. So we delivered.
Larger maps, let's
Taller
go!
towers, longer passageways, bigger mazes, and so much more.
Yes.
This new world is alive in every sense of the word. It's full of NPCs that you can chat with, trade with.
Oh my
hang out with,
goodness.
and course, battle. But not only that,
There's a bee here. There's a day and night cycle.
Exists. And based on the time of day, you may encounter an unexpected pack of visitors. Of course, it is Yeeps, so most of the time it's night. But let me tell you, from experience, looking out at your first Yeeps sunset is something truly
Oh my goodness, that's beautiful.
Now, I'm sure some of you are also curious about the new terrain, and I'll get to that. But first, we need to talk about...
There's new
No world
terrain?
is complete without secrets to discover and fun things to do. So all throughout this new world, you'll find... Yeeps
Classic
has tons
games.
of class modes to choose from. And for the first week of 2.0, we'll be expanding the world with a new map every single day for each of our
A new
classic
map
modes.
every
In
day
short,
of the first
core
week?
game modes of Yeeps are all making a return. But in 2.0, things are even better, because you'll also earn something for every time you play a game.
Oh.
Those gnome societies I mentioned earlier trade with a brand new currency, silver beans. And beans
Silver
are super easy
beans.
to rack up. Of course, you can earn beans for playing games, but many of the mobs you see wandering around are also packed full of beans. So if you beat them up or build some contraption, you can accumulate some big bean numbers. You can use these beans all throughout
There's
the world,
mob
whether to trade for
drops.
early game items,
Oh my
access to
goodness.
areas, or even fast travel. And beans
Fast
aren't the only
travel!
resource hidden in this world.
Yes! Oh my gosh, let me turn my
As
mic
with any
down.
open world, this one is full of hidden treasures and loot. Some of it is pretty easy to find, but there are others hidden in dungeons that
Loot.
require a bit more skill to navigate.
Dungeons?
This merchant here is always looking for rare treasures from across the
Whoa.
Yeeps world. And if you can
There's
find some,
mining.
the merchant won't just give you beans, they'll actually give you a hefty sum of butt coins. That's right,
Oh,
there are now
let's
weekly
go.
quests to earn even more butt coins and progress faster than ever. That's not the only way we're making our progression
Oh,
faster.
is there anything new on that tech web? No.
We know that over this past year of Yeeps, we've added hundreds of new building blocks for the mod. So to help our new and returning players keep up, each week at random, a few of our older blocks will be made free for everyone. Of course, this is only for old
Nice.
blocks, and you never know what you're going to get. But if you just want to get straight to
Nice.
building,
Well,
be
I
sure to
already
swing
own
by
a
every
lot
week
of
to
the
get your
blocks.
hands on some free blocks. Alright, that's
that's
great and
neat.
all, but where are the,
New
As with any
gadgets?
Yeeps update, we're adding some new gadgets. And we did say this was bigger than a biome, so we didn't just add one or two new gadgets, we added a new gadget for every single biome, and then some. Meaning we're adding more gadgets in this update than we've added in any update since launch. Now, we
Oh my
won't
gosh,
spoil
I'm
them
gonna
all
have to
here,
predict what
since
those
it'll be more fun to
those
try it for
gadgets are.
yourself. But here's one of my favorites, the
Oh.
saw blade launcher. With it, you can rip out a powerful saw blade that rides
Oh
up
my
walls
gosh.
and slices
They stole from
Yeeps and
Fortnite.
pillows with
No, I'm
ease.
kidding.
And speaking of new things,
New
we also added
mobs.
a ton of new
Yep,
mobs,
there's
with multiple in every
cows,
biome, each with different traits,
crabs.
behaviors,
Oh
and
my gosh,
attacks.
they're just
Some of
bringing
them
all the
can only be
blocks
found
to
in certain
life.
dungeons that you'll have to discover for yourself. But there's a ton of new life
Those
everywhere, all over
fireflies
the
or
world,
something?
including our first highly requested
There's
flying
bugs.
mob. The big reason for this new
bees and
world was to add
wasps.
more customization options for builders. For example, you can change the time of day on your maps, and you
Oh
can make
my
maps
goodness.
darker than before if you want to have that spooky basement atmosphere. Of course, as we promised, you can make maps way bigger now. You can also just straight up build out a balance. That terrain you see out there is fully customizable, allowing you to
You can
shape
build-
the flat outside of your map to better match what's inside, or just wall in your entire map if you want.
Oh,
And you can build simple structures,
awesome.
cityscapes, and really anything to make your maps feel
They're
more like
allowing you to
part
build
of a
out the
larger
map
world.
now?
And of
You don't
course,
have to
last
do
but
a
not
glitch?
least, even though we're excited to level up our map design for the better, we know that sometimes you feel nostalgic for the classics. And the gnomes of this world get that too. So each week,
Building
they'll build you a
gnomes.
perfect replica of a random classic map. from
Fortress!
years past. That way, this map is available for everyone to play on together.
Plaza!
And the drop coming right after 2.0, you'll be able to use your beans to
Island.
have the gnomes build a specific map just for your lobby. That way you can access every single map from Yeeps' entire
Oh,
year-long
only
history
up.
whenever you want. So stay tuned for that. If you hop in during the first week after Yeeps 2.0 launches, you'll also be able to get an exclusive free limited time cosmetic. Oh, and one more bonus.
A cosmetic?
If you're wondering what the bundle is, this is the Voyager. And in
Oh
honor of Yeeps 2.0,
my
we're not
goodness.
just giving you one gadget reskin, we're giving you two.
Oh.
They're reskins of our most iconic classic gadgets, the Bat and the Pelican, but fit
I'm
for
buying that.
international
I am
travel.
buying that.
So, are you ready for Yeeps 2.0?
That is awesome.
We're adding
I am
a brand
buying
new
that bundle.
living open world. Over 20 new maps, multiple hidden dungeons and secrets, tons of new mobs, a bunch of new gadgets and new blocks to mess with, more building features,
What was
more ways
that
to earn butt
door?
coins, a new gnome economy, and the return of every map from Yeeps' history. This new world is massive, and we didn't even show you half of what's out there. So make sure you're
It's
there
not
on
even
Thursday
half?
to see it for yourself. See you
Yeah.
out there.
Oh my goodness. That is amazing. Whoa, that is like... Hold on, I want to go back to that. Where were the gadgets? I want to go back and look at the gadgets. No, they weren't that. Where are the gadgets? So open world I was right about.
Don't worry. Tower.
Hang on. Where are the gadgets? So, fast travel is going to be in the game now. So these are like,
Option, you could accumulate some big bean.
oh my gosh. But the free blocks is going to be awesome. So So it looks like that's probably for the first week. It's gonna be those for the first week. Where's the new gadgets at though? And then here's the day and time. So you can control light, or that's lighting. That's not even day and time. Oh, they're gonna be done with the portal. In Yeeps 2.0, they're done with the portal. Nice. Yeah, footage from before Yeeps 2.0. So they finished the portal. So it's probably gonna be like tomorrow where they're done with the portal. Tomorrow I would expect to see the portal done. But they have a working, there's a clock. Let me see if I can get, look, there's a clock and it actually works. Or, I think. I could have sworn I saw it moving. But there's NPCs that move. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Yeah, day and night. Yeah. Yeah, the clock moves. The hands do move. Some mobs will spawn at certain times a day. Okay. So yeah. And you can go up, you can eliminate those things. And it looks like you can hire the gnomes. Because right here, look, that gnome is fighting with them. So it looks like you can hire, whoa, what are those? I just now saw those. Those are like goblin cow mix. Oh, and then there's the sign right there. Oh, and a Bitcoin stash. That's probably where the world map is, I bet. Because promo code machine is right there. Holy moly. But where's where they showed the gadgets? Okay, so this is the new mob that's only in the dungeons. I think it's like a fireball or something. Because I don't know what else would have that color. Right here is the merchant shop, weekly loot quests. So it looks like you put the gem in and it spits out buck coins. This is probably the rarest, I'd expect, because it's a mix of these two, and that probably gives more buck coins. This looks like a new battle map against the bugs. Yeah, here's like a full shot of it. Because, yeah, unless that's just a revamped of the current one we have. Holy moly, this is awesome. Yeah, because this is Fortress, and that's Plaza, but Fortress was down there. Wait, what's that? What was that? How did I get like a freeze? Yeah, so that's like the new gnome. That's the new gnome, so there's building gnomes. So you're gonna have much more. Yeah, that bundle looks awesome. Yes, and that sword, oh my goodness. I love how that looks. I love that bundle. It's by far one of the best bundles they've made. I'm trying to find the gadgets. There's blocks, and then right here is where they mention the gadgets. We're adding more gadgets than ever. Okay, so that kind of, well, that looks like a water gun. That for sure is a water gun. That kind of looks like an ice gun. Like a minigun? It kind of looks like an ice minigun. That looks like a flamethrower. So my guess is a water gun, a flamethrower, and probably an ice ball launcher if I had to take a guess. I'm not sure. Because it has the same color pattern as the ice ball. And that's obviously a water gun, you can tell. That's probably a flamethrower. But the I don't know what this is. Because this is a mob that you can only find in the... Unless the mob just isn't that and it's like torches. But I'm not sure. But man, that map... These maps look amazing. all of these look awesome. Okay, well, this is all coming out Thursday. I will be live. I will tell you that. I will indeed be live with a couple other YouTubers. I'll be live with a couple other Yeeps YouTubers, so stay tuned for that. But I'll see you in the next video, or actually I'll see you in the next live stream. I'll see you in the live stream for Yeeps content. Okay, I don't want to see that. I want to look at Yeeps 2.0. Okay, I'll just go. No, where's the Yeeps? I want to see the Yeeps 2.0 logo. There it is. Okay. Well, there might be a video coming out later on today or tomorrow, because it is Tuesday, yep. So, if there's no video, then I'll see you in the live stream. If not, then I'll see you in that video. But do make sure to like, sub, and share. Go download Yeeps to play Yeeps 2.0. Go download Gravy. That's also another game that's similar to Yeeps if you like Yeeps. It's not a Yeeps copy. But I'll see you in the next video / live stream. Peace.